So, another episode of Real Talk with Moises. We have a special guest. His name is Rich Gomez. He's a TEDx speaker, published author, mentor in helping others write their own books. What led you to writing your first book?
I get asked that a lot, but what's really crazy is I've always wanted to kind of write a book in the back of my mind, and it was more of a building my own legacy type of thing. Like I wanted to have something that kind of carries on.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of got started. I had no idea what I wanted to write about. I just knew I wanted a book. What ended up happening is I started going through courses and trying to read and trying to figure out, okay, how do I write this book? It ended up happening that I was trying to figure myself out at that particular moment. At the same time, I was trying to, my wife almost didn't want to marry me because I was horrible with money. I was at this job that, it was a great job, but it wasn't making, a good living. And I was just trying to figure it out and how to get out of it.
Because we feel stuck in that spot.
Right. And I constantly complained to her. And so I was starting to learn all this stuff. I was reading all sorts of books and just trying to learn as many skills as I could. When it came down to it, one thing that came out from me trying to figure out how to write my own book, it was wake up one morning, start typing. Like just type away.
Okay.
No rhyme, no reason, no rhythm. Whatever you can write about the most or talk the most about in 15 minutes, that's what your book's about.
Okay.
So I went at it. And yeah, everything flowed when it came to money and the Bible, and it just flowed, and I just kept, and I guess it kind of helped me out because I was also doing missionary work for the juvenile center, and I was teaching them about money and God because if you want to speak to a kid, you talk to them about money. So I just went off on that. I'm like, all right, I guess this is what my book is about, and finally got that book out, and obviously I started writing more books. But I've always wanted to write a book. And I think a lot of us do. I think I read the statistics.
How did that experience change your life's purpose?
It didn't.
Okay.
I guess you could say it kind of did in the sense that now I was the authority figure when it came to showing people about money, because now I have a book.
Yeah.
My mom, my in-laws, they were like, Richard doesn't know anything about money, because I didn't.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden I wrote the book, and now it's like, well, who wrote the book? So it's kind of one of those things. It did end up helping me in the fact that I got a mentor that I paid, a good amount of money to help me be able to publish my own books. And that just what kind of changed everything. I'm like, oh, wow, like I can now, my wife actually just right before this interview, she's already done with her book. Now by this weekend, she'll have hers published.
Oh, wow.
My little 7-year-old, gonna be 8, he has his 2 books. My little sister I showed her how to publish.
Okay.
Then there's Mike and Chris, and I kept trying to get Heather to make her own, but
and she's an author too.
Yeah.
And wow, that's a lot of people.
Exactly. So I guess that's actually been kind of like my whole wow, this is awesome. I'm fulfilling somebody else's dreams, or people that want to do this. I can help them.
Yeah. You've helped a lot of people become authors. What's the biggest mindset block most people have about writing a book?
Okay, so this one's awesome because Chris Wilson had it also. Everybody does. Chris was one of the first that voiced it to me, and I told her this one thing, and that's when she's like, I'm gonna write it. And Heather had the same thing. Mike had the same, and it's this: what if nobody wants to read it?
Yeah.
What if it's a failure, or what if they don't like it? Like you get these all emotions of people are going to criticize you. But the one thing that I can tell you, if it's a desire in your heart to write a book, that desire is given to you by God. God's asking you to write it. That's it. He's not asking you to be, bestseller. He's not asking you to sell 1 million copies. It's just getting your words out there. Getting even if you help one person. Yeah. One person, that's more than a lot of other people have helped. You know what I mean? So your words can influence and can help, even if it's one person. I was at this conference this past week, and one of the speakers actually said that, and she said it's hope, HOPE. She says, help one person every day.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So if you just help one person, whether it's your book, whether it's speaking, whether it's this podcast.
I mean, with how things are going nowadays, I mean, of course, it would be great to help one another, right?
Yeah.
Help one person.
It's a pay it
Along
forward.
the way, pay it forward. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, that's great. And then what would be the first step for someone to just start their book?
Call me. Start writing.
Okay.
Like that's as simple as it is. Don't worry about the title. Don't worry about anything. Write what you love to talk about. Just start writing, because in the end, that's going to be the bulk of the work anyways.
What was your experience like being a TEDx speaker?
Oh, it was amazing. That was awesome. There's nothing that brings me so much joy than being up on stage.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely love being up on stage.
Were you nervous?
You know what's weird? I was so nervous right before, and I didn't know why. Because I normally, like I said, I love being on stage.
Yeah.
And like I was telling you earlier, I would get nervous when because I knew I always wanted to be on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I would do a little stage, I would be nervous. And I found out that I was trying to memorize something.
Okay.
And when I was up there, I was trying to remember what I memorized.
Yes.
And there would be this, and I'd get nervous because I wouldn't remember the words. Finally figured out that for me, where it's like, okay, this is the topic, this is the topic, this is the topic. And after that, like, you can throw me up on stage, I'll start talking forever. When I was at the TEDx, I started getting nervous. And I'm like, why am I nervous? I was coming up, and the one speaker and two speakers, I was like the sixth speaker. And all of a sudden I'm like, why do I feel nervous? And then I had to tell myself, like, shut up, dude. Like, this is what you want. This is why you're here. And then the words of one of my friends, I was his officiant for his wedding. And we're on a cruise. I had a couple of drinks in me, and I was going to officiate the wedding. As horrible as that may sound, it was just like 2 beers. But he's like, oh no. He was telling me afterwards, he's like, man, he was telling the group, he's like, man, I saw Richard. I saw that he had already had his second beer. And I'm like, he starts freaking out. He's like, oh man, Richard, I don't know how he's going to do this. He's like, but as soon as Richard started talking, he was on.
You were on.
And that's exactly what happened, because I sent everybody my practice runs.
Okay.
Every practice run was horrible. But everything flew out the window. As soon as I got up on the stage and they announced me, all my nerves went away, everything, and I was on.
Oh, wow.
So afterwards, I was like, heck yeah.
Did you talk yourself into it?
It's just, I was just on.
Okay.
You know, the camera's on, go.
What, I guess, what recommendation or what trick do you give anybody about public speaking?
Picture everybody naked. No, that's what everybody says. I think one of the biggest things is talk what you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Because a lot of times it's just that we get so wrapped up in our heads. We're trying to memorize something. Even if we know the subject, we're trying to memorize it. And then going up there and having it memorized and trying to spew it back out, it weighs on you.
Yeah, it does.
So that's why you say just use index cards. But I know people do. I mean, public speaking is like the number one fear. Like it's public speaking, and then it's death.
Oh, wow.
And I think Jerry Springer said it. Not Jerry Springer. Wow. Seinfeld. Wow. Jerry Springer. Remember Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld said it best, that people would rather be in the casket than giving the eulogy, which is kind of weird. But it's talk if you want to. Like, if it's in your need, like, I want to be up on stage. Some people just do. Like Elsa, my wife, wants to, but she's nervous. I'm like, talk what you're comfortable with. Talk what is easy for you to start.
I feel it's difficult for me. I guess there's a few times when you're right, when you want to memorize something and you want to say those same exact words, and then it just and
that's when you're like,
so nobody's perfect, but of course you're trying, and this is my way of also trying to not only be visible but also
being in front of
an audience, or be in front of a video, and just trying to be better myself. You know? So maybe a few more episodes in, gonna be a little bit more comfortable, or episodes in, it's gonna be natural. So
you do need to find your voice. I think Russell Brunson, if anybody follows him, that's one thing he's like, or even Gary Vaynerchuk, he's like, just start recording yourself. It's gonna look horrible in the beginning.
Mhm.
But if you do it every single day, you're gonna find your voice,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be like, oh, this is how I speak.
Mhm.
And once you find your voice, it's just gonna be so much easier.
Oh, okay. So I have some fun questions. We call it
Yay.
rapid fire.
Okay.
Rapid fire. Okay. So no thinking, just answers. Just go for it. Okay, ready? Pen, paper, or typing?
Typing.
Favorite book you've ever read?
That's gonna be a loaded question. And the
They're
millionaire,
fast.
yeah, millionaire fast lane. There's Can't Hurt Me. There's Relentless. There's, I mean,
You
I
have
can
a
go on
few.
forever.
Okay. TEDx nerves from 1 through 10.
10 being the worst nervousness.
Yes.
Oh no, it's like a 1.
Oh wow. Okay. Early bird or night owl?
I wouldn't say early bird, but early-ish.
Okay. One quote that keeps you going.
I got 3 for you, maybe 4. 1, Seneca.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, many men lead quiet lives of desperation. That one hurts because the next quote is, a lot of people die at 25. They don't get buried until they're 75. And 3 is, knowing is not enough. You must apply.
Oh man, those are powerful.
Yeah. And my absolute favorite that's kind of ranked above all of those is, when they give you ruled paper, write the other way.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Man, you like to think outside the box. So Rich, thank you so much for being part of this. You're helping me grow, so I appreciate that so much. Thank you all for tuning in with me and Rich in our episode here, and our page is called Real Talk with Moises. This is real people, real stories right now. So please, if you haven't followed our page, like the page, share it, and
Comment.
and comment, please. So see you on to the next episode. Thank you.